Wow, I don't even know how to start this video. So, we're not gonna go with the normal bullshit, hello YouTube, whatever. I'm gonna start off by saying life didn't work out how it was supposed to. So I'm back home, so you guys can expect more videos from me, hopefully. At least once a month. That's what my goal is. Maybe when I start getting more funds, maybe once a week. Hopefully I'll at least get back to the consistency that I was at before I left for San Diego, but it is what it is. So, obviously, this is the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Full Power Goku figure that we got, what, 2 years ago now-ish? I don't remember. So this is a very impromptu review, so you guys are definitely going to have to bear with me here, but that being said, I wanted this when it came out. I did not expect to buy it, but I just went to Walmart, had to make a milk run, went to look at ink, and I forgot that like the collector's section is right next to the games and where the ink is for the printers. So I looked over there, and this was the only SH Figuarts that I noticed in the whole fucking store. So they had 3 of these, so obviously I got one because it was only $35. So if your local Walmart has it, I don't know, maybe pick it up, maybe not, who cares. We have a ton of Goku figures in the line. I have more Goku figures than I do the rest of the crew. Looking right now, I see 1, 2, 3, this would be 4. I have a couple more. I used to have more, they broke. So technically I have 4 Goku figures and a couple heads I could swap on these bodies. I have a normal Super Saiyan God head, and another head, something else like that. Anyways, that's enough about how many Gokus I have. You guys probably have 10,000 more than me. So this is official, as you can tell by the seal. This is, I believe, the one that doesn't have shit but a couple faces, a couple hands. Yeah, has nothing, really. Honestly, I was going to cut this, but at this point, I don't want to edit this video. So, check out my little letter opener that is technically not a letter opener. That was loud. Opened it from the wrong side. So here it is. That's all that comes in the box. Get the nice little package. You can pluck it and file it however you want to. Get a little recycled plastic thing there. I've actually never seen them package hands like this. So this is fairly interesting that they packaged them sort of like normal, but then they added this little point of contact so that the overlay piece can sit nicely there instead of just having it how the other boxes that I've gotten have it. You guys probably do not care about that. So there we go. He is released from plastic prison. Can just move all of this to the side for now. You guys know what to expect when it comes to hands. I'll show you the faces here in a second. So, this is the Super Saiyan Full Power Goku version, which, in my opinion, isn't even full power. It is just the Cell Saga version. In my mind, pretty sure that's not even what it's actually supposed to be from. But this is loose. Extremely loose. Like, I don't even want to... Why is that so loose? I'm surprised it can hold shape. It's the first thing I noticed. This body we've seen 1,000 times with every 2.0. This is not a 3.0. At least I don't think so. It's a 2.0 body. Has the, standard no insignia on the back of it. None on the front. Obviously, since it has no insignia, it's that version of the belt that we've seen a bunch. So the real reason I got this was obviously not for the fact that it's its own figure. I would have loved just to get the head, because I really just wanted that head sculpt. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, obviously, standard SH Figuarts 2.0 articulation. Not noticing anything. That's extremely tight. The bicep might fall off. But otherwise, I mean, this one's loose. It's standard articulation you've come to expect. Can sort of pull that out and get a little bit more range there. Obviously 360 at the waist, but it's tight 'cause it's brand new, so I don't want to break it. Double jointed knees, loose knees. That's nice, I guess. Already know how the feet work. Got the hinges. They're actually not stuck, which is nice. Had a Vegeta figure when I first got them. It was stuck at the bottom. So obviously those rotate. So you guys already know what to expect. I'm just trying to see if there's any abnormalities in sort of just straight out of the box, other than the looseness of the leg, if there's like any other spots I need to be worried about. So the head moves, the neck moves. Neck's not really cooperating right now, but that is Super Saiyan Goku. He has shading in his hair, which I find quite nice. The color's coming off brighter on camera, more vibrant, probably because of the way the light's hitting it. But in person, it's not that vibrant. The yellow is not crayon yellow. There is shading. You can see on camera, it goes from a deep yellow. That's even lighter right there. Deep yellow to almost completely white at the very top. You can't really tell on camera how light it is. But the shading is definitely there, and I do appreciate that. Almost wish it was just a little bit lighter. Like, obviously, it's not that vibrant in person, like I just said, but it's still a little bit more vibrant than I would like it to be. I love this face sculpt for some reason. We get serious Goku faces all the time, but I feel like this one, I know this one's different from the other ones we've gotten, and I think this captures the, like, I'm about to fuck you up look. Like him just literally in a neutral pose, just standing there before something happens. A lot better than some of the other ones we've gotten. Only problem is I can't get mine to stand because he's too loose in the wrong places. We got a loose knee here and a loose hip joint here. So when I try to stand him, he has no ground to stand on because he's loose in the two worst places. So that's fine. So here we go. That's what I was looking for. So the paint, a little bit of overspray on the paint, which I'm honestly used to on head sculpts by this point because most of them have it. So real quick, here's the neck peg. It's pretty small. Not sure if you can head swap this one. We're about to find out if you can. Guessing you can't head swap this with too many of the other figures. So let's see. So that still comes off your standard way. Still pop that out. That's fairly standard. That looks deeper than the other ones I've seen, so I'm not sure if you could face swap. I'm going to take a guess and say you can't face swap because he's more narrow and he has a deeper cut. So I'm guessing you can't face swap with other ones. The alternate faces, we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3. So obviously your standard screaming and stern face that we've seen a few times. Well, I say that. These are new prints, or not really prints, but you know what I mean. They're new, but they're not new kind of thing. Like they're new for this figure. So then of course you have the I love my son face, which I always associate with him and Gohan making the same face. Team Gohan. So that's kind of like the sort of after training face, I think. Pretty sure that's from one of the scenes after they were in the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah. I like this one. I think I might display mine with this face because I have so many stern face Gokus that didn't sit properly. That this one will break up the collection a little bit. That looks wrong. I feel like his bangs aren't sitting right at all. Could just be me tripping. Probably just me tripping. But let's go ahead and try to put this. Never mind. I was gonna do that. Actually, yes. Let's do that. So let's do size comparisons, and then if you guys can bear with me, I'll try and see if we can head swap real quick. Swapping out the hands. He comes with standard hands, and he comes with the 2-finger. I forgot what this move is called. I know it's teleportation, but I don't remember what it's called. Somebody's gonna yell at me for not knowing that. So yeah, so he's been coming with this a lot lately. So you can use it as a peace sign, sort of goodbye hand, or obviously put it on his forehead like that. Or you could use it as his sort of Bruce Lee 2-finger punch. Very versatile hand there. But that's the only hand that I would note, because the rest of them are your standard blast effect, fist hands, oh, he actually comes with 2 of them, so I guess it technically could be fusion hands, because it comes with 2 of them. So, yeah. He comes with your Kamehameha hands, but that's the only difference. He will not stand up, so size comparisons are just going to have to be slightly off. So we're going to put him back there. And first, I'm going to show him next to the Broly movie Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is obviously the exact same body, 2.0, just Super Saiyan Blue. And this figure has a lot different color scheme and a different belt, but obviously you could swap the belt just fine. So this isn't really a size comparison, but more or less a comparison just between them color schemes. So you cannot tell on camera. This is annoying me. So you can't really tell on camera. But this one is sort of a brighter blue. You can kind of tell. The arms, like the sleeves, same thing. This is color matched. This is color matched itself. So sort of lighter blue of the belt is the color of that, and then this belt is actually a different blue from the blue that's on his shirt, and that's the same blue that's on his hands. So you can definitely tell right there. So those are 2 completely different colors, so that's kind of nice. The shading is different. I love this figure on the Super Saiyan Blue one because, for one, I really like the movie, but 2, he has a lot more mute. What's it called? His gi isn't like, the shading is there, but it's matte, and then the new one is shiny, and some of the older ones are shiny, and I don't like that. But this is the same mold. This is the one that has, like, you can tell by the shirt, that's the exact same torso. Just one has the kanji on it, one doesn't. Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's not even a different torso at all, because it has the longer cutout for the shirt, unlike some of his earlier versions. So here is the arms are the exact same. So you can tell this is literally the same figure. I know sometimes there's inconsistency where you get Gokus with bigger arms. Like, I know the Super Saiyan God Goku, I think, was slightly different than this one. Like, the arms might have been skinnier or something. But his arms are very shiny on the... Oh, you can tell on camera. The arms are very shiny on the new one, Super Saiyan 1. And then the Super Saiyan Blue one is a lot matte. A lot more matte, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah. So I like the faces. You can tell this is... You can tell it's a different face. He has the actual, like, shading for the lines above his eyes, which I really like. He looks actually more accurate to, I don't know if it would be the anime or the manga, because I don't read the manga, but I've seen the anime and I like the lines. His face is definitely not swappable between the 2 of them. I'll show you why. So this cutout is completely different, but that would be cool. So let's see if this peg, so this peg is really small, so I'm gonna assume this should work, but if not, then I'm not too mad about it. This one's really small. Let's see if these are the same. They look different, but I'm about to find out. So I'm going to put the Super Saiyan head on the Super Saiyan Blue body, because technically Goku did turn Super Saiyan in the movie. So if you wanted to recreate that and you didn't want to use the old school Awakening head, which I do have, but I don't have it next to me, you could do that. So that works. It actually pops on and fits correctly. I know in the past we've had, they wanted you to like buy individual figures, so they made it to where the heads don't swap, but these do. So if you wanted, honestly, you could turn this into probably a Super Saiyan 3 or a Busaga, Gi, because he has no insignia. So I like that. You don't have to just use it as what it is, which, you know, from the arc that it's supposed to be from, like the saga. So technically, I now have, which I've done this before because I have a demoniacal fit Gohan that has the same body, which I honestly should have brought over here. But yeah, you have this version of Goku as Super Saiyan Blue, which I think is kind of nice. Let me zoom out real quick. There we go. So you can definitely swap these two at least. I don't have any more on hand. I'm assuming, I know you can swap this with the Awakening, so I'm assuming obviously this one could be swapped with the Awakening body. You can swap it with the UI Goku. I have the Omen Goku, and that actually would work well. I would, honestly, if I had the patience to get up and get that right now, I would definitely show you guys that, because I'm sure it looks badass having him with the ripped, just the blue shirt as a Super Saiyan rather than having him as Awakening UI. But yeah, so I like this look a lot for some reason. I'm trying to think of what arc other than Buu Saga he didn't have an insignia but had this version of the belt, and there's probably a lot. But yeah, so I really like this. You could use this for multiple things. Obviously, it's another base body if you want to make customs out of it, if you want to just repaint his gi or something. Whatever you guys do with your free time. And honestly, like I said, you're basically just buying the head because you've gotten the body 1,000 times. So I'm going to keep that like that for now. We're going to bring in the superhero movie Vegeta. So obviously, you know the size for the body, but I think that looks pretty cool. I really just like this Vegeta because he's not in his Saiyan armor. I think that's the reason I like that the most. And then my only 3.0 figure, the superhero movie Gohan, which the movie sucked in my opinion, but Gohan is still my favorite character, and I really like this version of him. The Broly Second Coming version was my favorite. Honestly, that was probably one of my favorite movies at the time. I really loved all three of the Broly movies. First was my favorite, but the second one I liked because Gohan. So having somewhat reminiscent version of him to go along with the superhero Vegeta is pretty nice. I don't really collect SH Figuarts anymore. As you guys know, I moved on to Action Force as my primary line. But I saw this today and I was like, you know what? I want to make a video. Want to kind of just talk to whoever the hell still watches my videos. I wanted something to do today that actually would make me feel accomplished, and putting out a video definitely makes me feel accomplished. So technically, if I wanted a mascot, I could definitely have this face and this Goku like this and have him as my outro, as like a signing off type of thing. Yeah, I've seen some people do that before that actually do like stop motions and other SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure reviews. So, if you guys have put up with me for 20 minutes, thank you for watching. If you skipped, I guess you won't see this part of the video, but I'm back and I plan to do more reviews. Took a month off because I had no internet access for a month. I'll do one more size comparison. I'll do a size comparison with Marvel Legends Captain America actually 2 size comparisons. In-game Captain America, because that is the one badass version of Captain America that I have from the MCU. He's obviously going to be bigger because Marvel Legends runs bigger. And then I have this sort of head-swapped blowback Tim Kennedy body, sort of almost civilian, FBI-looking blowback there. He's actually it's about the same size as the Marvel Legends Cap. But once again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, comment section below, blow it up. Don't really care what it is, I'll read it. Even if you're just talking shit like some people like to do. If you guys have any ideas for future videos or ideas for a better setup or something like that, put that in the comments. You guys can also stay tuned for the Action Force Covert Ops Condor figure. I have that coming in the mail eventually. I have to mail in my action points first, but it is $20, well, $20 and some change after shipping, and then 20 action points plus your confirmation, your order confirmation. So you have to mail that in. So it is technically the mail away figure. So I'm excited for the coolness of that figure, because I don't have a Condor and I'm about to have that one. So obviously I'm going to review it. It doesn't come with much, but I'm still going to do it. Let's see, one other thing I have to say, I forgot. Oh yeah, if you guys want to donate to my channel, support me at all, I'm pretty sure there's a PayPal me link in my about section on YouTube where this is going up at. So after you guys watch the video, if you feel like supporting me as a person, but also the channel, because that's where most of the money would go into, would be to fund more equipment, to fund more figures for reviews so I can get those out. If you guys like this style of videos, then yeah, go ahead and subscribe for more. If not, that's cool, but I know I'm probably taking up too much of your time, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you for watching.